Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate y'all being here and welcome to Get Ready With Me Wednesday. Today, I've done my base because I want to focus on this beautiful palette right here. This is the Okavango Safari Nomad Cosmetics palette that I just bought recently. So let's get into it. Alrighty guys, here she is. She's so pretty, so pretty. 30% off. I don't know if by the time this video goes up, if they're still having the sale, but just in case, if they are, this is 30% off. And if you buy this one and the Monteverde palette together, it's 35% off. So we're gonna get into this one and do a look. I'll try to remember to pop up colors so that you know what I'm using. What to go into first? Let's see. Let me find a good brush. All right, we're gonna use this fluffy brush right here, and I'm gonna go into Towering Giraffes. Oh, I got a little creasing going on. Let me tap that out. I got all my base done. I used my, what was it? I think it was the Makeup Forever HD Skin foundation today. I used my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I used, let's see, the blushes that I used were I used a little bit of the Tulip tint, and then the overall all you need is love, love. What else did I use? I haven't used any powder yet to set my face. We'll get into that. What else did I use? I don't know, guys. Oh, I used my ZC SPF primer. I also did my skincare this morning, of course, after I took my shower. Anything else? Oh, Complex Culture concealer under the eyes. I think I'm gonna talk to, I have my as of filming this, I have my surgery consultation this coming week. I'm filming this on a Sunday, so this coming week I have my consultation, and I was thinking about maybe asking them if while they're doing the under eye surgery, if maybe depending on how much it is, if we could do a little bit up here too. I have to find out how much it would be and if it's at all possible. But I was thinking if we could just, I don't know, tighten up the lid space there a little bit. Just a little bit, you know, just to give it a little bit of, so that it's not so loose. You know what I mean? When I'm putting my makeup on, it would, God, how much easier it would be to do makeup application if my eyes were just a little bit, is it taut? When it's like, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like super, I'm not trying to look like I'm 18, guys. I'm really not. I would just like to have just a little bit, you know? Make it a little bit easier to put my eye makeup on. And maybe if I did that, I would actually be able to do a freaking wing. Like a real wing. Like with the liquid liner and everything. And it wouldn't look like terrible. Because I'm not really good at them. And the way that my eye is right here, it's like, I mean, I guess I could try. But I'm scared that you're not even going to be able to see it. Or that when I open my eye, it's just, I don't know. And with the lines right there, like, I just don't know if it would look right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. And I know people are like, oh, grow old gracefully and you should accept how you look. And I do. But it would also be nice to just kind of, I don't know, feel a little bit better about myself, especially, you know, with my under eyes. It gives me, I don't have, like, I'm very self-conscious about it. I just am. All right, we're going into pack of wild dogs. And we're going to put that right here on the outer V up into the crease a little bit. And I'm having anxiety about it being an election year, guys. No, I'm not going to get all political because I don't do that. I believe everybody has a right to vote for who they want. I just wish people would be more open to seeing little bits of both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so blinded by your side that you're not willing to look at, you know, some good things that might be on the other side. You know what I mean? Like, just because you are Republican or Democrat doesn't mean you have to vote for that specific person. Because when you go to vote, there's all kinds of different things to vote for. And you shouldn't just go through and vote Republican, 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 or Democrat, 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 Democrat. You should read the small print on everything that you're voting for and the people that you're voting for. You know, not everybody in Congress needs to be Republican or Democrat. You want a mixture of both so that you can get a good from each side. You know, just because you don't like Trump or Kamala doesn't mean that there aren't like Republican people or Democrat people that are good, that have your best interest at heart. Like, so it's really important to like get educated on what each person stands for. And the thing that makes it hard for me is that there might be like things, the thing that makes it hard for me is there's things here that might fit my friends and things here that might benefit my family. And so it's hard to know which way to go, because there's always going to be somebody that's going to be hurt by one side, and there's always going to be somebody that benefits from one side. So it's hard to know. And people are like, I've been watching these TikToks, these lives, and it's like these people go up on these panels and they're like, I'm voting for this person, why are you voting for the other one? And like, they're stupid. Like, the people that get on there like are so not informed at all. Like, it's just insane to me, like the points that they're trying to make. And it's not even who they are or aren't voting for. It's like how they're speaking and talking about different things, or and why they're voting for that person, because like they just don't sound, they sound stupid, to be honest. Leaping Lechwis, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Lechwes. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna maybe have to look that up and kind of pop a picture of whatever it is up in here somewhere. But they make certain parties look stupid by the way that they're talking, you know? I just think everybody needs to take the time, and it's hard, man. It's hard. Like, I have been watching videos from all sorts of people getting different input and stuff. I still have like a little, you know, work to do in getting educated before, you know, voting happens, especially on like local things. But the thing that sucks about that is, like, I was watching this one video and they were talking about, like, the ban on TikTok, you know? And the ban on TikTok was lumped into, like, something with other things. So a lot of people would have voted no on the ban on TikTok, but because of what it was grouped in with, they voted yes, because the thing that it was grouped in with, you know, and I don't think they should do that. Like, I think everything should be like separate, you know what I mean? Like, why would you group things? But I think they wanted a ban on it so bad that they put it in with something that they knew would get voted yes on, so that TikTok would for sure get banned for those who don't like the app. You know what I mean? So that kind of sucks that they would do that. It's almost like they had $30 tabs in Washington, right? That everybody voted on. But it really wasn't, it really didn't end up being $30 tabs. And then there was like this other thing. I'm not exactly sure, like the whole, I can't remember exactly everything on it, but the last time they voted on the tabs, people voted yes on whatever it was to help get, I think, revenue for public transportation, for them building like this, like a, almost like a train thing that goes from, I think, Tacoma all the way up to Seattle. They were extending the light rail. I think it was for extending the light rail. But I don't think everybody understood exactly what they were, you know, I don't think everybody did their homework on the whole thing, because now when you pay for your tabs, it's off the MSRP of your vehicle from the time it's sold. So not like after you drive it off the lot and your car depreciates in value, because you're always going to be paying for tabs based on the MSRP of when you bought the vehicle, which is, in my opinion, freaking stupid. And it depends on where you live. You know what I mean? Like, if you live in, like, the city, you pay more. Like, if I lived further out than where I live right now, like, my ex-boyfriend, I used his address. And when I wasn't using his address, my tabs were almost $300. But when I used his address, my tabs were only $80. That's a big chunk. Although my tabs, when I got my tabs renewed, because I've had my car for a year now, when I got my tabs renewed, they weren't, where'd that brush go? They weren't as much as I thought they were going to be. I thought my tabs were going to be like $500, but they weren't. They were only $3. So that made me happy. But I still think that's a lot of money for tabs every year. It really is. All right, now I want to try one of these that I got in my Busy Beauty Customs PR box. But which one? This is Miss Lynn Sweetie Cupcake Trio Highlighter. So we got that one right there. Or we've got the I Heart Revolution Butterfly. Can I open this? Which one? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll use one on my cheek and one on my inner corner. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan, Stan. Now, where is this one? I've been using this for highlighter. So we're going to dip into the butterfly one and just kind of tap it right here. I don't know if you can... Oh, you can see a little bit. Tap a little bit over here. But yeah, I think that in things like that, people listen to certain things, and they're like, oh, that sounds really great. You know, like the $30 tabs. Everybody thought it was going to be $30 tabs, and it really wasn't. And I think it was because people didn't, like, really, including myself, you know, it was like, oh, $30 tabs. That sounds amazing, you know? But did I do my research and really read the fine print? Nope, I sure didn't. So, you know, ending up paying more than $30 was our own bad, because we're the ones that voted for it. You know what I mean? And I really think the voters should have more say, in my opinion. I think it should be the majority rules, and I don't think that, like, I don't know. It seems like the Senate has more say in things than, like, we do, if that makes sense. Like, from what I'm understanding. And, like, I try really hard to understand, but my brain, the way that it works, sometimes things just don't make sense to me. But, like, the electoral college thing or whatever it is, like, it feels like they have really more say on what's gonna happen than, like, the voters do. I mean, I know we have a little bit of say, but I feel like in the end, they really get more of the decision. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just kind of confuses me how it all works, and, like, it's hard for me to understand sometimes, like, why it's set up the way it is, because I feel like everybody goes in to vote, you count up all the votes, and the majority rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And then all the different states, like, this state is Democrat, that state is Republican, and then having their representatives at this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just, I feel like it seems a little bit, dare I say, maybe a little bit unfair, a little bit, you know? I could be wrong. Like I said, my brain doesn't always, like, understand things exactly, you know, like, I don't know, it's hard for my, comprehension sometimes, you know, like, I think I'm understanding something and I'm not, and, like, I don't want to sound stupid, you know what I mean, but this is just me trying to learn, trying to understand and figure it all out, because I don't want to just go in to vote and just guess on the ballot. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know, like, truly what I'm voting for. And, like, I get anxiety during election years because I feel like a kid stuck in the middle of mom and dad being pulled on either side. You have to believe all of this, or you have to believe, well, no, I don't. I'm, how do you put it? Like, I can see, and I always have seen both sides. And, like, I did a video one time, and I can't even remember exactly what the video was about, but I was talking about, I think it might have been talking about, like, something that was going on. I think it might have had to do with Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard trial thing. I think it might have been around that time. My opinion was, like, I was more on Johnny Depp's side, you know, but I could also see both sides, you know, as in they weren't a good match for each other. You know what I mean? Like, their relationship was very toxic, and they should have never been together. They just weren't a good match, in my opinion. I could see, but, or maybe it was something else. I don't remember, but some girl was in the comments and she was like, Jesus, pick a side. And I'm like, no, I don't have to pick a side. It doesn't matter what side you're on. It matters, like, in the long run. Do you know what I mean? Like, does this make any sense at all? Like, it's in the best interest of whatever. You know, it's not necessarily a party. It's the smaller things that you vote for that I think are most important, like the policies. You know what I mean? Like, see, I can't even think of the freaking words, man, because, like, sometimes I just don't, my brain doesn't always work the way that I want it to, for goodness sakes. But, like, for the policies that they want to put into action, you know what I mean? Like, those are the most important things because, like, the president isn't the end-all, be-all, right? Like, just whoever is the president doesn't necessarily get to be the end-all, be-all, you know? Like, we can also vote for, like, the people in our local governments, the people that represent us in the higher end of it, if that makes sense. I mean, I know the president, like, appoints people, right? So he or she can pick, like, whoever they want to be in office that kind of more sides with them. But I feel like we can also vote at our state level, people in our state that we want, you know, representing us in kind of having along the same beliefs that we do. And then nobody sees 100% eye to eye, so you kind of have to pick somebody that is, like, more similar to you than someone that is more opposite than you. I don't know if it makes any sense, but like I said, I'm still trying to learn all of this, you know, because it's confusing to me, and sometimes it feels like even voting, we really don't matter to a certain extent. I know we do, but sometimes it feels like we don't because of the whole, like I said, electoral college and stuff, and how they kind of, like, more determine. I don't know. It's confusing to me, which is why it makes me nervous to vote, because even trying to understand it all, I still don't understand it all. So, like, it's just hard. That's really hard. And it's getting late, guys. I gotta be out the door in like 15 minutes. No bueno. I guess no coffee this morning. I'm not gonna have time to go to Starbucks. I found this new like frappuccino thing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like crunched up cookie something. It's almost like the caramel crunch frappuccino, but it's almost like maybe Oreo type, but it's so freaking good. Like, I went grocery shopping one day at Safeway, and I was like, I had seen a picture of it, so I was like, I'm just gonna go try it. And she was like, what size? And I was like, the smallest one, just in case I don't like it. And so I ordered it, and it was freaking delicious, guys. So good. So good. So good. It's almost like a dessert for breakfast that wakes you up, you know? I'm just using my Sephora powder, whatever's in the lid, and just kind of tapping it to kind of get rid of a little bit of the shine that I got going on my face right now. Because I don't mind having a little bit of glow, but I don't want to be like, you know, glowy. Alright, let's see what we've got going on right now. So, I used the cupcake on the inner corner. I don't think that looks too bad. Now I need to do the brow bone. So let's use a little bit more of the cupcake. And I'm just, this is what I used right here, is in the middle. You can mix them all together, but I feel like this was the lighter one. So I'm just gonna tap into that middle one, and we'll just put a little bit on the brow bone. And then for the lower lash line, I just used Pack of Wild Dogs to line the lower lash line. Get this other eye. I think that looks really pretty. I love this freaking palette, you guys. I really do. I think it's beautiful. Oh, I used my Gerard Cosmetics to prime my lids. I don't know if I told you guys that. I need to figure out what I want to do on my lips. Dun 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 dun. Let's use this Sephora Pop. I like these because they twist up. And I'm just gonna put a little bit. I've really been trying hard to like line my lips good. And I don't know if I'm doing it, but practice makes perfect, right? All right, how's that looking? Not too shabby. Now, what to put on the lips? Let's see. Should I use this? Oh, that might be perfect. This is in Social. Where did I get this? Medusa's. Was this Busy Beauty Customs, I think? Setting spray, milk. It's almost gone. See, there's only that much left. So it's gonna be gone soon. Let's just tap it in. And then I gotta do something with my hair real quick. Oh look, I got it all over me. Alright, that's what we've got going on for the look today with my new Nomad Okavango Safari palette. Let's take a look-see at the shades again. So I used this shade, and this shade. And that's what we've got going on. I think it looks really pretty. The greens, I think when I was at the ocean with Tish and Debbie, that I used the greens, and those are beautiful too. Just saying. What to do with the hair today? I don't know. I really don't have time to fix it up, so I think we're just gonna throw it up in a ponytail and call it good. I need to get my jewelry on. I need to get my shirt on because obviously I'm not going to work in a tank top, of course. Pull some hair out here. Pull some out here. I need to get my clips for the back because my baby hairs like to come. Oh, you guys, sometimes my hair really gives me a headache. Should I pull a little bit out right here too? we'll see how the ponytail looks, and if it looks all right, we'll leave it. Otherwise, we'll end up putting it more of like a bun. Sometimes I feel like it's not like centered. I guess that's it. That'll have to do. Fix myself up. All right, so yeah, there we go. The look for today. I think it's cute. I think it's really cute, guys. Anyways, let me know what you think. Have you picked up this palette? Are you thinking about picking it up? If the sale's not over, I highly recommend get it now while it's on sale. That's the best time. A lot of my Nomad palettes I've gotten when they're getting ready to discontinue them, and they put them on sale, and that's a really great time to pick them up. So anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you wanting to spend time with me. It means a lot. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this kind of stuff as well as a lot of other things, I hope you'll go down below, hit that subscribe button, make sure you turn the notification bell up to all, that way you can get notified anytime I make a new upload. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment down below. Say hi, let me know that you stopped by. I love you all so very much. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Take care, stay safe, and I hope we'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.